Being big is overrated. You do not have to be gigantic like the Incredible Hulk in order to get jacked. You just have to focus on whatever aesthetic feels right for you. So if you're a so-called ectomorph or a naturally skinny person, do not ever feel pressured to put on tons of muscle mass. You don't need that to get jacked. Just be yourself. Be yourself. If you look at certain aesthetics from the type of movie stars that a lot of women gawk over and actors with the ideal body and physique, such as Brad Pitt and another Caucasian guy that I can't think of his name right now, but they usually have a lean, cut, ripped aesthetic. In fact, let me show off my body a little bit today. You feel me? You can still be very, very strong and not be that big. Now, does adding weight, getting bigger, does it help add more strength and power? Absolutely. And let me clear myself up. You can do whatever the hell you want. If you want to get bigger, get bigger. If that's what you truly desire, get bigger. I've been up to 200 pounds. I'm 5'11". So 200 pounds was the heaviest I've ever been, all muscle. I was still at about 12-13% body fat. Maybe might have gotten up to 50. It was between 13 to 15% body fat when I was 200 pounds. I still have my abs. So that, but whatever. Let me digress. The key is you can have a fantastic aesthetic. You can still be jacked. And you can be very, very strong even when you're skinny and lean. The most important thing, like forget vanity for a second. The most important thing for the human vehicle in a physical sense is to be able to move and function. We need to be able to walk. We need to be able to get from A to B. We need to be able to run, skip, and hibbity hip and jump and hang off of bars, be able to pull ourselves up from bars, be able to push weight from on top of us, be able to go on the ground and lift ourselves up from the ground and the floor if we need to. You never know when you fall down. You might need to get back up. The normal functioning tools should always be priority. Focus on being an athlete, even if you don't play any sports. Focus on just being able to move and groove and function. Priority number one. Because all that vanity stuff, the vanity stuff is a bit overrated. Like, even when I was 200 pounds, it didn't make that much of a difference. I didn't see too much of a difference. Like I said, I was more powerful. I was stronger in the gym, but the people that were giving me compliments were, to each his own, to each his own. But it was mainly men giving me compliments. I don't care for another grown man to compliment me on my physique. If anything, I want to see what the women are attracted to. And studies have shown that women, in general, in total, or a higher percentage of women are more intrigued with a lean aesthetic as opposed to the Incredible Hulk type of physique. So here are some advantages. Now, some advantages I will say about being skinny is, hey, your fat percentage is probably already lower. So it's easier for you to get abs. It's easier for you to have more definition. It's easier for you to get ripped and aesthetic. If you're on the skinnier side, it's easier for you to move and have agility and jump and be able to function. So getting from A to B, you're likely going to be more agile. And this is if you're naturally skinny. I'm not telling bigger people to become lean. I'm just saying, as somebody who's been skinny their whole lives, I played football for 20 years, since from about 8 years old to 26. There ended up being around 20 seasons in total. There was a whole lot of pressure in the off season to get bigger, so you can hold your own in the weight room. Certain sports, I can see the point in getting bigger for certain sports, but in everyday life, what are you really doing it for? You have to ask yourself that question. You know, don't let society pressure you to get bigger. Just figure out your own lane and your own path to do so. Now, how do we get the most out of our lean physique? What exercises should we do in order to maximize our aesthetics? Now, calisthenics is probably overall going to be the best way. If you want to focus on one thing, calisthenics, because even before you start hitting the weights, you want to be able to master your own body movement. And I'm not saying you have to be like an Austin Denham or a complete master at doing handstand push-ups or anything crazy, but just know how to do a regular good push-up with quality form. Know how to do a regular good chin-up or pull-up with quality form. Know how to do a squat. Should maybe learn how to do a pistol squat. Learn how to do a basic lunge with quality form. And you'll be good from there. You'll start seeing results, especially if you're not used to it yet. You'll get results very fast. I would say focus on calisthenics. If you want to try and do a handstand push-up, start off with something like, being on the wall. Go on the wall right here. Bam. Knock those out. Or see if you can. And then the second, then you can go into weights. Now, when you're utilizing weights, focus on compound movements. What are compound movements? They are movements. They are lifts that are going to utilize multiple muscle groups at the same damn time. So whether you have dumbbells or a bar, we're going to overhead press. Of course, you got the bench press. You got rows. You got deadlifts. You got pull-ups and chin-ups and lunges. Big movements that are going to focus on putting on muscle. And then when you put on muscle, it's going to speed up your metabolism so that you're burning fat on autopilot, allowing your abs to show and things of that nature. Speaking of abs, you can do weighted sit-ups, or if that's too much, learn how to do V-ups or a hollow hold. Stand still like that. That's how you're going to maximize your lean and skinny physique. Right then and there. But yeah, you just got to be about that life. You got to, even if you can't work out for 30 minutes to an hour, just focus on one thing at a time. I tell people all the time, if you're short on time, if you could just focus on doing 1 or 2 or 3 compound movements daily or every other day so your body can recover, you will see results. You will see gains. But yeah, just focus on that, man. Being skinny is an advantage. It's an advantage if you ask me. I'm biased, obviously, because I'm skinny. But nonetheless, man, yeah, focus on putting on muscle. Now, if you are a skinny guy and you need assistance with learning how to maximize your physique or even put on muscle, like I said, hit me up. Links will be in the description. Feel free to comment and ask any questions, or if you have any concerns, then hit me up, man. I'm here to help and add value to the world while I am on this planet. So, all is mental. Keep that in mind. I want y'all to continue being successful. Have a great day.